Alright, let's go ahead and see what we have so far. So we've come a long way. Currently, we have a turret that auto fires. Uh, let's go ahead and change that fire rate. Make it a little bit slower. Let's go 5 seconds. So we got a turret that auto fires. What else do we have? We have a path. We have tanks, enemies that make us lose lives once they get to that checkpoint. And we also have a game over that will appear once 20 of these tanks have, lost their lives. Game over. Okay. But we're still quite a long way from this, balloons game. Right? Well, first off, we only have one type of turret. Now, would it work if I added another turret? Let's go ahead and check. Go ahead and turn my volume off for that. Alright, so let's go ahead and just try adding another turret. There we go. Here we go. Let's see if it works. Do both the turrets aim? They do. Awesome, but we want multiple types of turrets. So how can we do that? Well, we could make another turret. So one way I could do that is by doing Sprite, name this, I don't know, turret 2. A better name would probably be something along the lines of like Tack shooter or dart monkey or boomerang. In fact, this first one that we have, we could call it like dart monkey or something. It's really good to have names that mean something. So this one, maybe I'll call it, rockets. Rocket turret. And instead of making a fool of myself and trying to draw a rocket turret in Piscal, why don't I look at the downloaded images to try and find an image I can use. So let's go ahead and go to this tile sheet. That's not quite what I want. Here are PNG graphics. Or I could go ahead and use vector graphics. No, there aren't any in there. So let's go ahead and use the PNG because those are the ones we're looking for. But if we go and we look in the folder, we'll see that there are vector graphics in here, but it's just not two of the things we're looking for. So default, let's do default. Let's go ahead and find a turret that we can use. So I'm going to go ahead and go in here. Hopefully I can load them faster. Default size. Oof. Where are my turret images? Alright, so, oof. Wow. Let's go ahead and use this one. I think I'll use this for my rocket launcher. Or this one. Doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and use that. Oh, I forgot. So tile 249. That's what I want. Oh, sorry. I want tile 249. Which is this one. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and make that. And I'm going to go ahead and place it right here. Looks good. But if I click play, well, my rocket won't do anything because it's just an image. Everything that I did for this turret, I probably need to do for this turret as well. So let's look at where that is. So instead of doing rotate turret toward mouse, it's auto rotate. Rotate turret towards first enemy. All of this looks good. And shoot bullets, awesome. But all of this is going to be for my first turret. So I'm going to go ahead and make a new group. And I'm going to put it here. I'm going to close these. Basically, I'm only working on this turret right now. So all of these turrets go under this heading. I'm just going to do it for now. And I'm going to name this turret arrow turrets, maybe. Or single bullet turret. Next, I'm going to make a new group. And I'm going to go ahead and name this missile turret. So the logic behind this turret, actually no, let's not name it missile turret. Let's name it, which one would be easier to do? This tack shooter or this cannon? Let's go ahead and make this tack shooter like turret. So I'm going to name it tack shooter. And instead of making it this one, where it only has one thing, let's go ahead and choose another image. I don't want this one. Let's go ahead, click delete, add animation. Let's go ahead and find a better image for a tack shooter. I think they were around 250. What do we got here? These aren't that good. I'm trying to look for an all-round one. So these are more for missiles. Oh, let's just use this one. Looks like a tack shooter. And let's call it tack shooter. Okay. Apply. Awesome. So I got the tack shooter. Now what I want to do is, remember how we caused the turret bullets to appear here? We want to cause bullets to appear at each corner. So the way I'm going to do that is by events. So this turret doesn't need any rotation. If we look at balloons, that turret just stays there. It doesn't rotate. So we don't need to copy that to our tack shooter. Destroy enemies colliding with bullet. Well, that's for any bullet. I guess this isn't really specific for single bullet turret. But then we have this thing here, fire rate. So maybe we should call this comment single bullet turret fire rate or something. Okay. And this one is for single bullet turret to shoot the bullets at the enemy. And we have explosion. So we do want to, where do I create the bullets? Alright, create bullets plus fire rate. So I do want to create bullets, right? Let's go ahead and add an event. Let's go down here. And I'm going to add a comment as well. Down here. Basically, this is going to create bullets at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bullets. So create bullets. So to do that, well, let's go ahead and make it a left mouse click first. So when the mouse is clicked, oops, not right. I'm going to go ahead and create a bullet. at what position? I want to use my, let's see, my tack shooter position. Let's go ahead and do that. Tack shooter. Oh, no, I want to create the bullet. At what? Tack shooter. X. Tack shooter. Dot Y. And I want to go ahead and give it a force. So I'm going to go ahead and add a force. Is it movement? Add a force on angle. To add a force to the bullet. At what angle? Let's go ahead and make it move horizontally to the right first. Let's do 150. So if I touch that, it should create a bullet at that tack shooter position. Okay, so you see it's creating those bullets, but it's appearing at the top left. It's kind of like a landmine right now. But do you remember why it's happening at the top left? Because, again, this creates it at the origin. I want to create it at a specific point. To do that, I need to edit my object. Let's go ahead and edit points. I'm going to make more points. So this one will be at this top corner. Well, what is the X value for that? I honestly don't know off the top of my head. Let's try 10. No. So maybe 30. No. Maybe 35. A little bit less. 34. 33. 32. Okay, so I think this is a 64 by 64 bit image. Now, another way you can check is by going here, looking for that image. I think if I look at properties, it will give me the dimensions. Details. Also, it's 64 by 64. So, half of that is 32. So 32, let's say 0, that's fine. So I call it top. This one will be the top right. So that'll be 32, 64. What's halfway? 48. And what's a quarter of 32? Or half 32? 16. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other ones. Right. Bottom right. Bottom. Bottom left. Left. And top left. So this one will be at 64, at 32. Yep. This one will be at 48, at 48. Yep. This one will be at X value of 32, 64. Yep. This one will be at a value of, I don't have left yet, 16, right there, 48. Good. X value 0 and 32. And this one will be at a value of 16, 16. Awesome. I got all the points. Oh, just make that 16. Just make sure it's saved. It did. So, apply. Save. I don't want to create a object there. I want to create a specific point. Say the point x of, what was it, right? And specific point of right. Let's go ahead and do that. Save. What's happening? Why aren't the bullets being created? Holding my mouse down. Huh. What is going on? Did I name everything correctly? I did name it right. Okay. And I am trying to create bullets. This is legal, right? Let's try retyping it. Looks good. I want it to fly 0, speed 150. But for some reason, when I click launch preview, something is not working. So in the next video, we'll go ahead and continue debugging our game. But you can see the logic. For now, we're just going to see if we can get the bullets to appear at my right side of my tack shooter. And this is the angle, which is to the right, 0 degrees, and speed I want the bullets to fire at. Alright, see you in the next video where we continue debugging our new turret.